Hello, and welcome to 12-Minute Meditation, a weekly podcast from Mindful and mindful.org that offers mindfulness meditations backed by neuroscience. Research shows that just 12 minutes of meditation a day can yield benefits like increased attention, focus, creativity, calm, resilience, and compassion. So on this podcast, we invite you to explore 12-minute guided meditations from today's leading mindfulness experts. I'm Siri Myram, contributing editor at Mindful and mindful.org. In this week's guided meditation, teacher and author Melli O'Brien offers a practice that uses gentle, steady awareness to help you find your calm center again when you're feeling wound up with stress or anxiety. Melli is a mindfulness educator and mental health coach with over 2 decades of experience. She is hosting the Deep Resilience Experience, a 30-day online course based on teachings in her book, The Deep Resilience Method, that will help you build unshakable inner strength in 15 minutes a day. To get more details and learn about early bird bonuses, visit our show notes. Ready to practice? Here's Melli O'Brien.
So chances are, if you're playing this meditation, then something has you feeling a bit stressed or anxious, or the body and mind are feeling really tense or wound up. So I'm here to support you in finding your center again and helping you to ground in a gentle and steady awareness. So just making sure that you are sitting comfortably, even if the mind is very busy or the body's really tense right now. Just still taking the time to settle. You might even like to lay down on the ground or on a lounge chair or a bed. And when you're ready, just allowing the eyes to gently close if that feels okay for you. And knowing that you have this time and space now just for yourself. So during this meditation, you don't have to try to figure anything out or mentally fix anything. There's nothing you really need to worry about during this time, and there's no problem to solve. You've given yourself this time for meditation, so giving yourself full permission to let go of everything else for a while and simply be present, grounding yourself in the here and now and following all instructions as best you can. Also, just letting go of any agenda to get rid of stress or anxiety, or actually to get rid of any part of your experience. And instead, we're going to be practicing relaxing with this moment just as it is and making peace with it. So beginning now by taking some deeper, slower, and fuller breaths into the belly. As you breathe in, allowing the belly to swell a little like a balloon. And as you breathe out, allowing the belly to soften and subside. Again, long, steady, and smooth breath in, filling the belly. And then a long, steady, smooth breath out. That's it, just continuing like that now. If anything about this practice feels uncomfortable for you, you can feel free to just let the breath be natural. Just feel the flow of the breath. And if there's any sense of strain or gasping for air, then you can just make the breath much more gentle, much more subtle. And you might even like to place a hand or both hands on the belly so that you can really feel that rising and falling sensation. So focusing on the feeling of the breath in the belly and allowing the movement of the breath to soothe you and settle you. You're doing great. Just as you continue breathing into the belly like this, just seeing if you can get a sense of softening and relaxing a little more with each and every exhale. Letting tension begin to melt and soften in the body. Really surrendering the weight of your body into gravity. Knowing that the ground beneath you is more than able to take your weight and support you. So it's safe to let go and just relax the tension into the here and now. Now at the top of this next inhale, if it feels okay for you, just holding the breath for a count of 3. So breathing in and hold for 1, 2, 3, and then let the breath go. Just continuing on like that, holding the breath in for the count of 3, and then letting it go. And if that doesn't feel right for you, then just continuing as before. Now, after the next exhale, just letting go of any control of the breath at all. Just letting the body settle back into its own natural rhythm of breathing. But continuing to focus on that rising and falling sensation of the breathing in the belly. Again, you can place a hand or both hands there and just feel the hands rising and falling. That's it. And as you follow the breath, if at any point you get lost in thought again, not a problem. So each time you're drawn by a distraction, just mentally noting to yourself, just thinking, and then guiding your focus back into the breath, feeling the rising and falling of the belly. Just riding the waves of breath moment by moment. Letting everything else go. Just resting here in the present moment and breathing. Giving yourself this time to rejuvenate, to tap into inner strength. Just letting your attention rest in the sensations of the breath, like a raft might rest in a gently moving sea. Noticing how the body is being rocked and cradled by the flowing sensations of the breath, moment by moment. And if your mind has drifted away, again, it's not a problem at all. And whenever the mind gets caught up, just gently noting what it was that distracted you. So just mentally saying to yourself, just thinking, and then returning your focus to the breath, letting it soothe you and ground you in the present moment. Just for a few more minutes of practice, just returning as many times as you need to, settling into the breath, letting yourself soften into the present moment. Okay, and now as the practice begins to draw towards the close, taking another deep, slow, full breath in and letting it go. 2 more in the same way, so breathing in and breathing out. And one more time, breathing in, this time rolling the shoulders up towards the ears a little on the inhale. And as you exhale, relaxing the shoulders down. Then beginning to wriggle your fingers and your toes. And opening the eyes, just looking around the room, taking in the colors and the shapes all around you. And as you prepare now to go about the rest of your day, perhaps just making an intention now to take this more centered energy with you into the rest of your day. Well, thank you for your practice. Go gently with yourself today. And as always, let's go out there and be kind, be brave, and be the change we want to see in the world.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of 12-Minute Meditation from Mindful and Mindful.org. I hope you enjoyed practicing with us today. Sign up for our free newsletter at mindful.org/signup. And if you'd like to explore additional related content and meditations, check the show notes for links.